Hey, welcome to the video game store. Is there anything I can help you with today? Yeah? You're looking to buy a console. A console you can play video games on. Alright, well, let me show you what we've got. If you're interested, the first recommendation I would make is an Xbox One, right? It's a great console. It's America's best-selling home console. And it's basically the perfect system for somebody who wants bright graphics that pop and shine with great anti-aliasing, minor frame drops, and basically just a little bit of choppiness sometimes, but that's expected because even on the PS4 there is some similar issue. It's definitely the slideshow effect you get sometimes on very GPU intensive games, right? Not noticeable to other people, but to your own naked eye, especially if you have epilepsy, right? So you've got to be careful about that. So there's the Xbox One. Think about it. If you want to go way back, we have here a beautiful looking PS2 Slim. You can see at the back it's got all the ports there, and basically it's a great system overall. Very low on power compared to today's more modern consoles, but it's a viable system for somebody, and it has a lot of great games. The PS2, right? Let me show you how it works. You can see here we've got the PlayStation logo and slots here and here and here and here. Basically a power button and a disc tray button, right? You put the disc in there. So if you're looking to go slightly retro, you could go with the good old PS2 Slim. Purely subjective to your personal preference. I'll show you what systems we have, and you can make your decision from there, and we'll see what you get in the end, right? Side note, if you're a PC gamer, then we can get you going right away with a sweet PC. It's just a matter of choosing your build. All of our custom PCs are pre-built, so you're basically dealing with a desktop PC that has a GPU, CPU, and RAM, and other components that help it run. And there's not much better than clicking away at your mouse while you game on your PC, right? Here we have a gaming mouse that pretty much does the job for gaming. It's very slick, very futuristic looking, and it's basically a matter of preference. Obviously, for a PC, a gaming PC, you will need not a controller. You can connect a controller to it, any suitable controller that has the ability to connect, but it's basically a mouse and keyboard type deal, right? It's basically a matter of clicking away at the mouse and pressing keys on the keyboard to control your character or explore worlds. And PC's got some interesting games on there. There are PC games which you cannot get on a console, like, say, World of Warcraft or Guild Wars 2, basically. And, that's an option. Typically, the gaming PCs are a lot more expensive, and yeah, so you don't want a PC. You do know someone who's looking for a gaming PC. Okay, we'll tell them come by Riley's Electronics, and we'll get them set up with the PC. We're definitely connected with them, and as you can tell, we feature some of the gaming PCs up there on the shelf. It's just a matter of bringing in Riley, and he can help you set up and get going with a good gaming PC. So that's your choice if you want to do that. We have alternatives to gaming PCs. For example, if you're looking for a handheld, we have this option. And if you're wondering what this is, it's basically it's a Steam Deck. I'm sure if you play PC that you've heard of Steam, right? Basically, it's a handheld that's essentially a gaming PC, and it runs on Steam OS, right? So here is the Steam Deck. You can see in its glory. A little camera trick there, but it basically has these triggers, and it's fairly powerful for a handheld. You know, it's one of the best handhelds you can get on the market. How much do these go for? About $1,200 each. $800 if you buy it used and refurbished. But we'll have to see if we have them in stock for you. Definitely the refurbished ones. Brand new ones are not an issue. It features touchpads here and here for the mouse and keyboard like type functionality, and a touch screen, which is just amazing. And the Steam Deck is an option for any of you who need a handheld, something that's efficient, fast, and reliable, because it features an SSD and some great specs. So we can get more into that if that's something you're interested in. For now, I'll put it away, right? If neither of those tickle your fancy, if you don't like the idea of a handheld or a desktop PC and you're looking for something more portable with that extra power, I highly recommend a gaming laptop. We have very cheap gaming laptops at the moment. Here we have an MSI gaming laptop, and as you can tell from the logo, it's MSI. And let me open it up for you. I won't disclose the price right now, but it's basically a gaming laptop, right? So it's designed for gaming. The only thing you would really need for it is a mouse, because it already has the keyboard on there. You can see it has red keys, and it's just a great way to enjoy PC gaming on the go. If you need to go to the cafe, the library, you can take it with you, right? Store in a backpack, and it's great. So this laptop features NVIDIA GeForce RTX and Intel Core i5 and HDMI, right? So it's just the bare minimum for some high-end gaming on a cheap gaming laptop. So keep that in mind. Anyways, so we're done with the PC thing, right? If you like the look of the PS2 controller, we have a PS2 controller here, a wired one. Basically, it's for the PS2. So if you're interested in buying the PS2, which by the way runs on the Emotion engine, right? So it's a very interesting system. You will need a television basically that's able to plug AV cables in. So whether that be a CRT or a flat screen, it's really up to you. Just a matter of a preference, really. So there's the PS2 controller, wired, of course. If you're looking for a step up from the PS2, something that features and boasts a lot more power, a lot harder graphics, things like really good anti-aliasing and 3D rendering and vibrant open worlds, you might want to take a look at the PS3, right? Here we have a black PS3 Slim. It is, I assume it is a 250 gigabyte PS3 Slim. The good thing about the PS3 Slim is it's an amazing system that plays PS3 games. It features an RSX GPU, a reality synthesizer chip, which is great because it plays really good games on there, like GTA 5, Killzone 3, Uncharted, Little Big Planet. There's lots of different exclusives and multi-platform titles for the PS3, right? Like I mentioned earlier, there is an Xbox One. Just give me a moment while I get this drink and have a little drink. It's a little hot in here. We got the aircon going, but personally I'm a little bit dehydrated. So let me stir this up. Basically, this is my favorite drink at the moment, aside from modern day nootropics like G Fuel and energy drinks like Monster and things like that. It's basically water with creatine. So just give me a minute. It's important to stay hydrated while you're gaming, but you can't drink energy drinks all day. That's really bad for you. Cheers. So the thing about Nintendo, right, is we don't do much Nintendo. We have some random things in stock that you might like, but we basically specialize in Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Which is the most popular of those three, you might ask? I would have to say the PlayStation, definitely. Specifically, the PS4 is the best-selling console of that generation. It basically outsells every console in existence, about equal to the PS2, right? So, we have here a PS4 Slim, which you might like. It features basically 8 gigabytes of RAM, a Jaguar CPU, 8 cores, and a custom AMD 1.84 teraflop GPU. This is an amazing system. As you can tell, this is the base model for the PS4 Slim. It's 500 gigabytes of hard drive storage, HDD that is. The wonderful thing about the PS4 is that it basically features a PC style or PC type of architecture, which means it really it comprises of a CPU, GPU, and RAM, plus the motherboard and other components, which makes it really easy to develop for. And there's over 4,000 games on this system that you can buy for yourself to play. They're not all included on this console from the get-go, of course. And there is a large selection of free-to-play games you can play. For online functionality, we're looking at PS Plus, which costs a monthly fee, and it's basically a way to unlock the multiplayer gameplay. You get free monthly games, access to free bonus content, and here we have the PS4's DualShock 4 controller. As you can see, there's a light bar here, and it flashes blue. It will flash different colors, right? It basically is the best console for its price. I would only recommend the Xbox One, which is the rivaling console to the PS4, for people who want a traditional American home console experience, without all of the extra niche and strange things like JRPGs and basically Xbox One is an American console by Microsoft, right? So that is that. And this is the PS4's controller. And it's basically a case of who wins first on the PS4. It's a highly competitive world to live in when you are playing the PS4 Slim. We've got excellent games like Fortnite, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare. There are free-to-play options on the PS4 Slim like Warzone 2, Call of Duty Warzone 2, which is completely free-to-play. You've got an MMORPG you can enjoy, plus more, but I'm specifically speaking about Neverwinter, which is a great Dungeons and Dragons style experience. Just a lot of fun and a lot of great graphics. So when we're comparing the Xbox One to the PS4, we're looking at Xbox One 1.31 teraflops and the PS4 is 1.84 teraflops. So you can tell that the PS4 is significantly more powerful and basically runs on Vulkan, which is a special API and engine enabler. Some other great games are Metal Gear Solid, Gran Turismo, and the list goes on basically. Uncharted. The PS4 is not backwards compatible with the PS3, but it's easy to find remasters of some of the titles that you enjoyed on the PS3, considering that the PS4 would be your only option, right? If you're the right person for it. So there's that, the PS4 Slim. If you're looking for a super budget and cheap experience, by cheap I mean a lower price tag, and you're looking for an Xbox, but you don't think you have enough money or are not willing to pay the amount it costs, basically $499 for an Xbox One, you're looking about $120 for the Xbox 360. And the Xbox 360 is a great console. It's basically very famous and renowned worldwide. For its time, it was really popular. It was a very mainstream console that everyone in the world would enjoy. You know, Americans love the Xbox 360 and they loved it at the time. It did have issues on the first bunch of consoles, which was the Red Ring of Death, and it was basically a system failure that was so common that it was really an issue. And they basically fixed things up by allowing people to send in their Xbox 360s and fix it for whatever it cost, whether that be free of charge or whether it costs you something, right? Like time, but that's okay. By the time years passed, they rolled out a new series of Xbox 360s with the same power, the same specs, and plays the same Xbox 360 games. And basically, they did not have a Red Ring of Death problem. Basically, what you're looking at here is the Xbox 360 Slim, 250 gigabyte, and it's an amazing console, amazing power, and amazing games. You won't have a Red Ring of Death problem on this Xbox 360 because it's tested and working, and it's a great option for someone who wants an Xbox on a budget. If you're wondering, it doesn't play Xbox One games, okay? So we've got some Xbox 360 games here that you might like. Crysis 2, an amazing shooter that just, it basically boasts some of the best graphics you can get on a video games console. The Halo series, which I'm sure if you're not familiar with, you're gonna love. If you buy an Xbox 360, it's Halo 4. Basically a alien shooter, right? We've got an exclusive here, Perfect Dark Zero. An amazing run and gun type scenario. As you can see, the box looks really nice. It's just an amazing console, basically. And if you're looking for horror games, you can get games like Fear. Specifically here, we're looking at Fear 3, an absolute horror masterpiece. Just terrifying and just really entertaining. So, you're quite interested in the looks of the PS4 Slim? Okay. Well, let me show you some games we have for that. Here we have Infamous Second Son. It's an amazing game. Enjoy Your Power. It's not very self-explanatory, but you basically play somebody in the game who has superpowers, and you have a choice to be a hero or a villain, and it's just great. They did have Infamous on PS3, but this is the PS4 exclusive. It's got amazing graphics. It's Infamous Second Son. If you're a fan of World of Final Fantasy or Final Fantasy games in general, I've got a gem here. It's World of Final Fantasy. And basically, it's Final Fantasy with cute characters that run around. They're really small with big heads, and it's turn-based combat. Really great story, really great fun. Just some examples, of some of the great games you can get on the PS4 system. Here we have Watch Dogs. This is a great game. You basically play a hacker / spy who runs around the city hacking computer networks in order to achieve certain goals and certain outcomes. That makes for a really great action game. You can steal cars, drive them off, hack the traffic lights. You can obtain guns and shoot people and basically hack CCTV systems and all kinds of excellent things. This is the PS4 exclusive edition and includes 60 minutes of exclusive gameplay. So remember, when you're getting a PS4, you're getting some really great exclusive content that you just can't get on another console. Here we have a very new but rare game. It's Biomutant. And if you haven't heard of it, it's basically you roll a character. It's an RPG. You roll a character in the beginning with different traits. There's different classes and species, and you play a mutant animal that's basically runs around in a world, and it's your typical RPG game with some strange elements to it, like basically you're a little animal, as you can see, that runs around and fights enemies, bosses, and does quests. Okay, so did any of those look good to you? They all looked pretty interesting. You're definitely interested in a PS4. Okay, well, we sell these PS4s refurbished and used, tested and working for $499. So if that takes your fancy, I can sell you this console and some games. Just 1 or 2 games. All right. Well, I can make you a direct sale if you want. So you want Biomutant? and Watch Dogs. Okay, so here you go. That's Biomutant and Watch Dogs. These are $20 each. Very cheap games. And here we have the console, basically. So here's the controller and the console itself, right? So I'll just get someone to box this up for you with all of the necessary cables included to connect up to your television. Just as a reference, I'm wondering if you already have a, say, television in your living room that is at least 1080p, full HD. Or you have a full HD TV in your living room. In your parents' living room? You live with your parents. You're not unemployed, but you have no job. Okay, well that's cool. So, you know, it's a great way to go. That means you have plenty of time for your PS4. You know, are you interested in video game streaming? You're not? Okay, well I can tell you from the get-go that streaming is, just for your reference, I know you might not want to hear it, but streaming is very easy on the PS4 console. Basically, you just hit the, let me show you this before Larry boxes it up for you. The share button, right? The share button basically allows you to take screenshots, record gameplay, and broadcast to either YouTube or Twitch. It's that easy. You just set up a Twitch account or a YouTube account and you can get going right from there, and it's just really easy. So that seems really interesting to you? Yeah. You were unsure before, but you feel like now streaming might be a viable option. So you can broadcast your gameplay to the world, become a celebrity gamer and an expert at FPS shooters, right? Or RPGs for that matter. Maybe upload some recorded gameplay on YouTube or something and get some feedback and really enjoy YouTube and the YouTube community and how that works. Great. All right, well, as you can see, those are the systems that we had for sale. I can see you've got two friends with you there. What are their names? Your name's Bob, and these are, they're with you? They are. Kate and Amy. Okay. Amy is wondering something. She's looking for a PS5. Oh, okay. Hi, Amy. You're looking for a PS5, yeah? Well, let's just see if we have any PS5s in stock, basically. Let me just pull up this keyboard and check. If we have any of those in stock. It looks like we do. So just, you're prepared to buy a PS5 now, or would you like to hear more about it? You'd just like to buy a PS5. You're wondering how much it costs. Okay, just let me see how much it costs. That's $1,200, $1,200. Brand new, factory sealed, straight out of the factory. You'd like to buy one? All right, just let me look in the shelf down here and see if I can find it there. And if I can't, I'll get good old Larry to help me, and we'll find it maybe from back in the stock room. So just give me a moment. Oh, don't mind me. I just knocked something over. Definitely this Yoshi's egg we have for sale from Nintendo. So if you like Nintendo, Kate likes Nintendo, sort of. Yeah, you can get these for about $80, and basically plug a cable into it and switch it on. And it's basically a lamp, right? Yeah, it's great stuff. Sorry about the distraction, but you know, it's one of those days. All right, so here we go. You're in luck because we have a PS5 here. Yeah, $1,200 PS5 Slim. Is it any different from the original PS5 that you've seen that looks slightly different? Well, this one's much newer. It's just hit the market and been announced very recently. It's features the exact same specs, obviously with a redesign. The controller is the same. The console itself is slimmer and it's completely redesigned. And this one features a disk drive, which is detachable, and that's really your option. You can just put a plate on there and make it digital, but here's the digital, the disc-based PS5 Slim, which that's the main difference, is there's a redesign. But the other main difference is the PS5 original had an 825 gigabyte SSD, right? This one has a 1 terabyte SSD, so there's more storage on there, and 1 terabyte is like the sweet spot. Me personally, I play the system, I love it, and you can play the entire backlog of PS4 games on there, over 4,000 great games. It's just a wonderful system to play. So you're interested, you'd like to buy this. Okay. Just wondering, as an additional, do you need a headset for your PS5? Something wireless? Something with a mic that's wireless. You need high quality audio? Just give me a moment and see if I can see what I can find here. All right. So I'll get the cap back on, because basically it's one of those days, you know. I'll remove the glasses because I'm certain we have a specific headset in stock that you might like. Here we go. The Pulse 3D PS5 headset. This one is Midnight Black, and it cost $220. Would you like to buy this? You like this headset? You're wondering the prices of other headsets on the market. Well, I can't really tell you, but I can honestly say that I would say this is probably one of the cheaper headsets you can get, and it's the official supported headset, and it works great with the PS5's Tempest audio. It's a Pulse 3D headset, so it's just really high quality sound, really crisp, clear, fluid sounding mic, and it's a great option. It's definitely Bluetooth and wireless, so you like this too. Okay. Hey Larry, did you finish boxing up that PS4 for our customer Bob here? With the 2 games. Which games? World of Final Fantasy? No. Biomutant and Watch Dogs. You did? You put the games outside of the box to go with the console. Okay. Well, maybe you could take the PS4 order from Bob, and Bob, go ahead and go to Larry. He'll do the transaction for you for the PS4 Slim. Yeah. All right. So here's the headset, and here's the PS5. We'll put that somewhere here. You know what? We'll make sure you get this headset. Just move this out of the way, this keyboard. And here's the headset. And here's the PS5. Play like never before. So I'll do this transaction for you, and don't worry, your friend Bob will get taken care of. So that will be $1,200, $1,200, yes. You'd like to pay by card? Sure thing. So here is the FPOS machine. Just swipe your card there. And there you go. Go ahead and do what you need to, enter your details. Good, let's see that. Accepted. Good. So let me just give you the receipt. All right, there you go. And that's yours. So have a nice day. Bob's wondering something. He's looking for an alternative controller for his PS4. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Oh, you're in luck. Do you need something different from the stock DualShock 4 controller, but wired? Okay, with a touchpad? Well, we've got this this Nacon basically wired controller, and you plug it in directly to the PS4 with a USB, and these are very cheap. They go for $80. Do you like the look of it? You like the look of it, but it doesn't look like your thing? You think you'll be happy with the DualShock 4? Great choice. Alright, so we'll put this aside if you don't need it, and I hope you two are happy with your purchases today and go off and enjoy the wonderful world of PlayStation. This has been the video game store, and it's really just been a great time and a real pleasure and a real honor to sell you guys a PlayStation. Alright, so have a nice day. Have a nice weekend, and don't forget, video games are so much fun. It's a great way to enjoy your own creativity and problem solving, go on adventures, and all kinds of great things like that. So, all right, see you later, and have a great day, and be safe. All right. See ya. See you guys. Bye. Bye-bye.